Big shout to the ghosts and the ghost sets. In this episode, I received an email in regards to a clip from a Sons of Silence member talking, and it aligns with everything that we've been talking about on the show. So we're gonna break that down and we get into it on this episode of Demons Row TV. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby. Big shout to the ghosts and the ghost sets. Welcome to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture, where we cover everything motorcycle club involved. I'm Sos the Ghost. I'm your host for the evening, and I want to give a big shout out to Brick. He sent me this email, and it's a clip of the Sons of Silence, and they basically foretold the stuff that I talk about on a daily basis. So I found it kind of interesting that this was in 87, I believe, the clip where this Sons of Silence member was talking, and somebody saw it today and it resonated with them, and they felt that they had to send it to me to show that this message and this same situation has been going on for so long, and that there's actual 1%ers that feel like this, because there's people that jump on the internet and act like it's all war and nobody wants to see any resolution or anything, and that's just not true, and we're gonna break it down. But the first thing I want you to do, like we always do on this channel, is to hit me with that pound ghosting, and that lets me know you're alive and well, sitting on twos, doing what you do, or just part of the Demons Row community, one of my ghosts. Shout to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the row. Make sure you hit that bell so you get the notification. Hit the like button. Shout to everybody that's been getting the ghosting neckline t-shirts. We got a limited supply right now. We're starting to run out of sizes, so get yours now. I'm gonna re-up soon. Shout to everybody who's been getting the bandanas and all that. I appreciate that truly. But let's get into this email real quick. And it says, "What up, Sos? I've been listening and watch a lot of your content. I love what you do. My name is Brick, but I just had to share this with you because you say it and I say it. I heard the VP of the Big Brother Club say it over the weekend. There's gonna come a point in time where we all have to sit down together and form an allegiance because the police push us this way. But check out this video from 1987. I was watching this documentary on YouTube, and about 26 minutes into the video, you will hear a member of the Sons of Silence prophesize exactly what happens in the future. You can't make this stuff up. Watch the clip, see for yourself, and oh yeah, keep it ghosting." So basically what this Sons of Silence member is talking about is the stuff that I talk about now. So let's run that clip real quick.
All right, natural causes for Sons of Silence, like, you know, hit a tractor, hit by a car, whatever, somebody turned left in front of them, somebody shot him in the back of the head, somebody shot him in the face, whatever, you know. They're the only ones that know. You know, our brother Bruce, he got two 12-gauge rounds in the chest. He answered a knock on the door at 3 in the morning. You know, whatever. So we don't go out by heart attacks. Occasionally you have friction between another club, other people that fly patches just like we do. When that comes down, people have different ways of enforcing their beliefs. Be it us, be it them, it's not the question so much as you don't eat no shit, you don't take no shit. You wear your patch, it's your brother's right or wrong, it's your country right or wrong. Man. It's my brother's right or wrong. If the Outlaws started it, or if we started it, or whatever, it wouldn't matter where the, you know. They see me, they want to shoot me, well, I'm gonna try to help to get the first one off. Or they don't, you know. the time has got to come where we're all going to have to sit down and talk at a table, and it ain't going to happen that way no more. Time is going to be forced upon us through persecution. The government's going to be their own undoing. In my book, this is my own conclusion on this. This is no absolute word or prophecy or anything. Through my opinion, the government's going to force us into association with one another because of persecution of us as groups. That the time will come where us and them are even going to have to sit down and talk to one another across the table. Because they couldn't exist as an organization if they were all, like we should believe they must be. They couldn't exist. There must be somebody in there with a little bit of insight, a little bit of something upstairs to hear something. And if it's got to be a gunpoint, they're all going to sit down across the table, and we're all going to talk. And then we're going to be what the government is so scared of. And that's one unit working together across this country, communicating. We're long overdue. We'll be there.
He's bringing up what I talk about all the time, and he's actually prophesizing what we're bringing to fruition now with the talks that we're talking. And there's people on the internet that want to put down the movement, that want to say that it's impossible. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of things in life that people said were impossible, and they happened. Whole governments have crumbled. You know what I mean? Like the Roman Empire crumbled. So anything is possible. And even back then, he understood that there's going to be a point where unification is a must. And just really think about the days and times that we're in right now. We are living in a day and time where all they have to do is just say the numbers are up in the media, and everything gets shut down. People lose their jobs. People lose their businesses, their homes. Churches get closed. And why do churches get closed? George Washington, all the people that were involved with the revolution, where were they meeting up at? They were meeting in churches. They don't want the bike rallies. Free Americans are the ones that ride the bikes, and they're not programmed. For me to you, I know you guys have fun seeing what the news is. There's a lot of people that's nosy, stuff like that. But stop supporting the gangland mentality anywhere. YouTube, any type of media that wants to put down the culture, stop supporting them. Y'all are too quick to click on something that is negative. We need to get out of that space, because we are feeding. If you don't give it light, it will never come to pass. Everything that these people put out is a mafia. Somebody got hurt, somebody got shot. That is not the reality of MC culture, that this type of stuff is just an everyday thing. It's not reality. It's clickbait, and we need to, as a culture, we need to stop supporting it. You guys have the power. If they post that garbage and you see it and you just skip by it, guess what? They're not going to get clicks for it. They're going to stop doing it. Then they have to do things that uplift the culture. So you're just as much to blame as they are. I'm at the point right now where if I see anything and it's negativity, I don't even look at it. I'm like really getting to that point where it's like, I don't even want to see it anymore, because if like something bad happens, it's once in a while, but they make it seem like there's something going on every day just so that they could feed their niche or whatever and have something to talk about. Like, we got to be more creative than that, and we have to respect the culture. If you truly respect the culture, and every time you see a culture vulture put something out just to get a click, you are part of the problem yourself. You have to look at yourself and say, what is it about me that wants to feed into negativity? Because this is a pattern that affects your life also, because you live a negative life because you keep feeding yourself negativity. And listen, I'm not trying to say that there's not MCs out here that don't get caught up in a situation or something like that, or they have a fight or whatever, but we cannot act like there's mob hits being put out. Do clubs bump into each other and get into fights and stuff? Yes. The narrative that all we are just some idiots on bikes that drink and fight each other, that has to be eliminated. Because with this show, we have showed there are so many layers of this culture that is just not true. It's not true. And the people that promote that do not truly live this lifestyle. Anybody that supports that type of negativity, really look at what they do. Can they pop up at events? Do you see them around other clubs and other people in this culture? Do you really see them? Or are they just sitting in their room talking about it, or sitting in, their office, if they're gangland or whoever it is? They're gangland, they're only gonna feed you what they get clicks on. So guess what? If you guys want to see stuff that uplifts the culture, Gangland now has to start giving that platform to people that look like me and you and that actually live the lifestyle, instead of just finding a rat somewhere or an informant or a federal agent. Like, aren't you tired of that already? Like, when does it come to the point where we evolve? So let me know what you think in the comments. I thought it was so dope that he prophesized this. Thank you for tuning in to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby.